Fabio Jakobsen, their sprint hope, but up against the likes of Ewan, Sagan and Groenewegen, with plenty of other sprinters in the mix too. The rain from the day previous had disappeared, sunny skies at the start as the riders were ready to leave Roskilde. It'll be 202 point first pedal stroke seeing a breakaway go, and Magnus Kort for EF Education Easy Post, one of the 4 riders getting in the breakaway, one representative of Intermarché, Sven-Erik Byström. 3 mountain classification points were on the menu. The first taken by Kort. 2 French riders distanced, and they'd not see the front again. The Danes showing their love for the Tour, Kort showing his love for the mountains jersey. A celebration with 117 kilometres to go. 3 climbs out of 3, and the mountains jersey on home roads for the great Dane of the day, Magnus Kort. Intermediate sprint won by Caleb Ewan. Wout van Aert, Peter Sagan just behind. 15 points for the Australian. Magnus Kort would decide to return to the peloton with 60 kilometres to go, distanced by Sven-Erik Byström. He'd go on to become the most combative rider. Nervous moments, battling for position and incidents. A mechanical incident for Rigoberto Urán, forcing a long chase. The yellow jersey, Yves Lampard, one of several riders going down. And a chase back on to try and save the day. Inside the last 3 kilometres, more crashes, more incidents. Thankfully, past that point, no changes in time, no time loss, even though the defending champion Tadej Pogačar had been caught up in the melee. He didn't hit the ground, but had mechanical issues as a result. And a smallish group would come into the final 700 metres. The yellow jersey, some sort of incident, having to check his sprint, with Peter Sagan going as well. Pedersen was the first to the front in the headwind sprint. Wout van Aert held it almost to the line, but moving up across the line on the throw, he almost lost his life. 2020 meet 2022. A happy Jakobsen back to form, in the form of his life actually, and winning for the first time on debut. Bonus seconds for that second place Belgian though meant that he would take the yellow jersey. So Jakobsen making it 2 stages out of 2 for Quick-Step Alpha Vinyl. Another stage win, but the yellow jersey passing to Wout van Aert. Wout van Aert second again in the crashes. GC pretty much unchanged. One more movement with Pedersen moving above Van der Poel into 5th. The third and final stage in Denmark will see the riders leave Vejle and head towards Sonneburg. 2 categorised climbs, 1 intermediate sprint, and another nervous day, probably ending in a bunch